Okay, I'm so sorry about that. As I start to ramble, which, like I said, you guys see me rambling, sometimes that video got away from me. That was over 20 minutes just by itself. So I got my sour cream and I got my Helman's mayonnaise. Now it says 8 ounces of mayonnaise and 4 ounces of sour cream. Like I said, very few people will measure this out. I have never measured this out. And the ratio that I do it is usually I do a couple of scoops and it's a half container of sour cream. So I'm just going to put that in, and then all you're going to do is you're going to start stirring. I probably should have done this in a bigger bowl, but we'll see if I can do this in this one. And you want to make sure you mix that really, really well. And how creamy, I can eyeball it and tell you if it needs more. And that's pretty creamy, and I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. That's pretty creamy right there. Like I said, you should be able to eyeball it. And do make, I'm going to bring you up for a serious talk for a minute. Do make sure if you're making this potato salad to always keep it cold. If you are taking it to a picnic or a barbecue, make sure you bring ice packs because you don't want somebody to get sick. This does have mayonnaise in it. It does have sour cream in it. And it does have eggs in it. And if they get too hot, you're not going to be able to eat the potato salad. So that's just being sensible on this. Now that we have all of that in, what I always do is I check for seasonings. I'm going to put you guys down really fast. I'm just going to give it a little bit of salt. And then, of course, I'm going to put pepper in it. And that might look like a lot of pepper, and I'm going to show you that, but we're going to mix it in, so it really won't be once it gets mixed. And then, of course, you want to check for seasoning once you added the seasoning. And that is perfect. Now, I could have probably put a little bit more sour cream in it, but I think it's creamy enough the way it is. And doesn't really need anything else. Now, let's get... Excuse me, that was the pepper. I'm going to pause the video for... No, I'm not, because I found the lid. I was looking for the lid. I'm just going to pop the mayonnaise and the sour cream in the refrigerator really fast. You won't see me, but you'll hear me. Oh, I think that dip has had it back there. Oh. Yeah, that crab dip has had it. I'll have to look, but I think it's really old. It's amazing the things that you find in my refrigerator that are like old. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead. Of course, now would be the nope. I lied. Ha ha ha. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my eggs out of the shell. And then what I do is I go a long ways through it. I pick up my eggs. And then gently with the slices. And you only want them in the rounds. You don't want them so that they look nice and circular. And I'm going to show you what we're going to do with these. And yeah, usually if you're going to do the big 5-pound one, make sure to reserve at least 3 to 4 eggs. And of course, you always want to make sure that nobody has an egg allergy. And if they do, I feel bad for them because this is a great potato salad. Okay, and that is the end of this. What you can do is sprinkle a little bit of pepper on the eggs. And make sure to put the cover on it. Put it back in your refrigerator until you're ready to use it. And you've got delicious homemade potato salad to serve at picnics, barbecues, or whatever event. It doesn't take that long to make, but it is absolutely delicious. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I am going to take a few days off. I will be taking the next 3 days off from posting, so there may not be any videos to post, or there might be little silly little tidbits, or if something new comes up and I decide to make something, you might see an interesting video, but I don't have any plans for cooking right now. As for, I know somebody is waiting patiently for their Swedish meatballs, and I know somebody is waiting patiently for the Hungarian goulash. Unfortunately, my supermarket has let me know they're having a horrible time getting in the yeast. And I'm either going to have to find the dry yeast, or I'm going to have to find somewhere else to get fresh yeast. So, as that comes up, I'll let you know. Of course, we have my husband's birthday that's coming up in about a month. We'll be doing his special dinner, which there's already a video for that. But I may do the dessert that I'm going to make. So anyway, thank you guys so much for putting up with me, for watching my videos. Don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I will go back into the first part of the potato salad recipe, and I will actually write the whole thing down. I'm going to hold this up again for a few minutes. If you guys need to pause the video, that's how it's written. You saw how I made it. Anyway, please make this potato salad. It's so good. It's well worth it. I hope you guys enjoy. Tune in to the next Cooking with Joel video.